In Santa Cruz, headed towards Todd Ingermanson place in Aptos.
It's Aptos. Rhymes with fog.
Todd is a frame builder and makes some badass frames called Black Cat. What's up with the name Black Cat?
It's just the first thing that I didn't hate immediately.
What type of material do you work in?
Steel.
Which have some remarkable paint jobs. So we're gonna go check out his setup, and he's gonna show us around the area in some of this world-class terrain. It's gonna be good. Ingermanson, Todd.
Manson Herder.
Well, that's a good one. Well, how do you pronounce your last name?
Ingermanson.
Oh, I had it. Is it Bib Bin?
Bib Bin.
Looks like they're doing a last-minute tire re-insulation program. Sealant is low on the back tire. They decided to opt for a re-up. We're bringing out the pancake. What are you going to, 125?
Starting with like 60 and we'll end with some pumping somewhere along the way. Should I put some more sealant in for good measure?
I'm down with that. When was the last time this had sealant?
Well, that's a good question.
Get in there! Yes! Hey Todd.
Yeah.
Tell me about your bike.
My bike, let's see. A lot of people would call it a lot of different things. Some would call it an all-road bike. Some would call it a cross bike. Some would call it a gravel bike. Someone would call it a mountain bike, I don't know.
That leans more road than off-road.
Yeah, but when I built it, it was a cross bike. Who knows, what is it? Columbus Max tubing, steel. I'm gonna shift, hang on a sec. It's about to get steeper, so I'm gonna be breathing harder. Here we go.
Okay, what size tires you got on that?
That's boring. Let's talk about it. Here we go, okay, shift again. Fastback seat clusters. Let's talk about fastback seat clusters.
Let's talk about it. What is it?
I don't know. Fastback seat cluster is when the pinch bolt is what's holding the seat stays onto the seat tube. It used to be a lot more common than it is now.
What is the benefit?
It looks bitchin'. That's it. Speaking of bitchin', check out this boat. This is my boat.
You're a boat guy.
Bite me. I got 35 C tires.
Pan racer.
I'll go up to 43-ish. Carbon fork.
Can't be 11?
I know, right? I don't know, maybe we should turn this on.
How'd you get into cycling?
How do you not get into cycling? Baby steps, right? Like you're 8 years old and you're just like you think the world is yours because you have a bike, and then just kind of never stopped, right? Some people it just bites harder than other people.
What was your first bike?
Yeah, BMX for sure.
And then from that into maybe mountain bike?
Yes. Yep, into mountain bikes, and it quickly went to single speed mountain bikes because it's the BMX background, I guess. I don't know. Make it harder for yourself.
Hey Todd, I thought you said there weren't going to be any climbing. Well, we're just not going to stay up on top.
I didn't read the fine print.
No flat land.
Oh my god. When did you start building bikes?
2002.
What got you into it?
I just kind of wanted a 29er. It was right as they came out, and nobody made one like I wanted. And I had a friend that had built bikes in the past, and I was like, hey, will you teach me how to do it? Good.
The first dozen bikes are hardly worth riding, you know.
Wow.
You just start making more and figuring things out. At that point, you're like, well, what happens if I do this? And then you do it, and you're like, oh, that's why nobody does that. You know, there's a lot of that. Yeah, you kind of figure out those parameters, and that's when everything starts gelling and making sense. Before you're just kind of like stabbing around in the dark, you know.
Experience makes the master.
Exactly.
In a moment of true artificial bravado, we decided to take the 17% 10-mile climb over to the 13-mile gravel descent. Hey guys, can you keep it down? We're trying to
Freeze.
I gotta admit, Todd, it sounds like on paper you're living the dream.
It's pretty cool.
You live in Aptos, own your own epic house, work in the bottom of it, studios in the house, building bikes. Dude, that's it.
It's pretty rad.
This is a 13-mile descent. Oh my God. I cooked the shit out of that one. It looks like you have fun with the paint.
Sure, yeah.
Not many frame builders paint themselves or
Right.
go to the like extent.
The depth of nerding out.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome though, because you're essentially a top class painter and a top class frame builder. You're like two different things.
Or maybe like middle class of both, you know? Jack of all trades, master of none.
Better than a master of one.
A lot of frame builders actually are into motorcycles, particularly old motorcycles. A lot of frame builders are into it.
What do you think that is?
It's not bicycles,
But it's kind of a
but
bicycle.
it's kind of a bicycle. You gotta have something that you spend your time on that you get to keep.
Yeah.
You know, so many of these things I spend hours and hours and hours on, and then you just give them away, which is fine, you know, that's why you do it. But then at the same time, like every once in a while, you want something that you're gonna keep.
Solid ride. This place has it all. Redwoods, ocean, forests, good climbs, awesome road rides, tons of mountain bikes. Big shout out to Todd. Thanks for showing me around and letting us look at your shop. And the ride, by the numbers, wait for it. 3 hours, 43 minutes, 41 miles, and 4,798 feet of elevation.